I'm not going to be able to show you much of my app because then I would have to show you all my personal financial information.
Ooh, it's that kind of app.
Yes. This is called Digit. Have you heard of Digit?
No.
Okay. Well,
I've used Mint Personal Capital. Is this like those?
It is, but it's better. It's for the young people, the millennials.
It's for the young.
Yeah. So here is what it looks like on the. It's an iPhone app, but here is what it looks like.
Oh, I think you know who uses this? My daughter, Abby.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
So you can sign up for free. You create an account, which I will not do. So I think there's a video that Brian you can show.
Show the video because her hat's in the way anyway.
Right, and my hat's in the way. Okay, so I use Mint. Mint's fine, but what Digit does is it actually it texts you.
Yeah.
So first, let's see.
So it uses your messaging.
You sign up. You give them your bank account number. It's FDIC protected. Is that what you call it? FDIC approved. Insured up to $250,000. So,
okay.
And what it does is it uses algorithms to look at your bills and when they're due and decide when you could save a little bit of cash.
Oh, I like that. What do you mean, like by not paying your bills?
It sees what extra cash you have.
Right.
So, like if I don't have any bills,
this would be very helpful. So you get a paycheck. You know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
You run out of money at the end of the month. You've paid all the bills, but there are times when it'd be if it could just take a little bit out, you could build your savings and still pay all your bills.
Right. And at the beginning of the show, I said, I'm done with money. And yes, like you could just take a little bit of your paycheck and have it automatically put into a savings account, but that's not using algorithms.
And some banks, Bank of America, for instance, has a save the change a thing where they'll round up charges and checks and they'll save the difference into a savings account.
So there are a fair amount of apps like this. So what it does is it texts me. It sends me a text message every day with my balance, which is really helpful to me. Because if I'm like going to buy a bunch of furniture and I have an idea of how much money I have to spend, or if I'm going to buy coffee, like anything like that, it'll tell me. And then I can also just text it. It's like a bot. I can text it a little umbrella emoji, and then it will tell me how much money I've saved for a rainy day. So I really like this app. You can show the Apple Watch app because that doesn't have any of my. I'll show.
Oh, I like it that it has an Apple Watch. So it has an Apple Watch.
Can you see that? Okay, so there's the Digit app, and then I can say what my savings is, and it will tell me. So far, for a rainy day, I've saved $14.95 and $37.67 for a trip to Australia, which I did.
Good news.
You can't really. Yeah,
you're really close.
And so all I have to do.
You go by tramp freighter.
I just reply with that little airline. I couldn't find the Australian. What's the Australian emoji? I just used a plane.
You get the flag.
Oh, the flag. Yeah. So it just figures it out and takes it. Okay, here's why I said there was a lot of apps like this, why I chose this one. It used to be free, and now they're charging $3 a month.
Ooh, that's not good.
No, to charge money to save money, except... You know why they're doing it?
Why?
They're doing it because they're not taking they're not selling your information.
Oh,
they're not putting ads on the app. They're not.
Like that.
They're not trying. Like Mint
so they
is
need
always,
to monetize.
Yeah, Mint is always trying to sell you this credit card or this life insurance or.
Well, they put it a little bit differently, but you're right.
Exactly.
That's exactly what's happening.
Well, people are upset because people have been using this app for a long time, and they think nobody wants to pay for something that's been free. But the creator of the app was very transparent and just said, we weren't. We're not. And when he said we're not selling your information. Everyone thought, I thought you were selling my information.
Right.
Everyone just automatically assumes. And so
what would be the best solution is to offer a free version that we do sell your information and a paid version and let people choose because you're going to pay one way or the other. So, the guy needs to make money on his app. So I think that's good, though. I like the choice.
I like it, too. There's other apps. There's something called Tip Yourself, which is similar. You can, it takes more user interaction. There's no interaction with me. It's just the algorithm saying, I don't know, like yesterday it was $6.50. Today it's $14. I don't know. I don't care. But I'm putting money away, and I'm not putting it away right before I have a big bill due or something like that. And they will pay your overdraft charges if it makes a mistake and they've taken that money out of your bank account and you have no money, they'll pay for your overdraft. That's how confident they are in their algorithm.
As they should, by the way.
And they will also pay they'll pay interest to a certain amount. It's not that much. Like if you have like $4,500 in the account or something, you would get $10 a year. It's not, so you get it back. Well, I guess $10 wouldn't get it back. But yeah, you'd have to have a certain amount of money in there.
Yeah.
So Digit, I like it, and I like the way they've decided to monetize and be transparent about that, as opposed to some of the other financial apps.
And somebody in the chat room is pointing out, and this is true, that many banks do offer a similar service, and you should check your banking app to see, and it might do something kind of similar. Digit seems like it's a little more sophisticated than the stuff I've seen from other banks.
And it's fun. Like, who doesn't want to text an emoji of an umbrella to see how much money they have saved for a rainy day? If you could do, like, if you want to, they're called goal emojis, which is fun to say. Goal emoji. So if you want to save for a car, you make a car emoji.
I like that.
If you want to save for an eggplant, you do the eggplant emoji or something like that.
One of these days I got to save some money.